Today I'm here in Seattle, Washington. Seattle is known as one of the early pioneers in recycling for the early adoption of citywide recycling programs. Now that I've had my morning coffee, I'm off to learn more about how our on-site teams are handling waste management as we get back to work. I'm Terry Danner, and after spending 30 years in the multifamily industry, I believe that our on-site teams are the everyday unsung heroes. They make it look easy to get hard stuff done, and they're consistently working to keep our communities safe. Most of the world is getting back to work after quarantine, but our on-site teams never stopped working. That's why I'm on a mission from coast to coast to find the people that are stepping up in difficult times. During this series, we're going to talk about best practices and how teams are adapting to new challenges. I may even get a little dirty along the way. So join me as we learn about the tough stuff that keeps our industry moving and celebrate the people behind it. Let's get back to work. I'm here in Seattle, Washington, with a growing population of renters thanks to companies like Amazon and others. The industry is working hard to keep up with the growing demand. Here to tell us more about the multifamily industry is Jim Wired, Executive Director of the Washington Multifamily Housing Association.
Welcome to Seattle. Seattle is a world-class destination city. People have moved here by the droves in the last 10 years. People are moving here for the great jobs, but they need places to live. So what we're trying to do with our elected officials here at the Washington Multifamily Housing Association, which our friends call us WMFA, we work with our elected officials to try to look for policies that work for increasing housing productivity and housing construction to meet the growing demand for renters and rental housing.
Well, and it looks like it's working. The cranes are still here,
yes.
So people are still building like crazy.
Yes.
It's nice to see that growth.
Yes, they've built a lot of units in Seattle. Rental housing provides over $34 billion worth of economic growth, just this area, and over $80 billion worth of economic growth throughout the state. Provides jobs, over 300,000 jobs the rental housing industry supports and creates, tax revenue that the rental housing industry generates, a great economic boost to the area, and filling those voids between supply and demand so we can keep up with the demand for housing.
So no time to waste. I'm off to see my friends at Avenue 5 and their O2 apartment community, learn a little bit more about recycling and how they're doing their waste management.
Hey Terry, welcome to Avenue 5's O2 Apartments. I'm John Jones and I'm the Regional Manager at Avenue 5.
Nice to meet you, John. Thanks for having me here today.
Absolutely. The team is thrilled to have you here in Seattle, which is also home to Avenue 5's headquarters. And like Seattle, Avenue 5 is a vibrant multifamily property management company with over 380 apartment communities across the U.S. and 70 right here in Seattle. Avenue 5, we put a lot of value into empowering our associates. And during the last year and the circumstances that we've had, it's important that they feel heard and understood. And I have a great team to introduce you to today. This is Chris Nicholas, and he's the property manager here at O2 Apartments.
Hey Terry, how's it going? Welcome to O2 today.
Good, nice to meet you, Chris.
As John has mentioned, here at O2 Apartments, we found solutions to make sure that our residents adapt to make sure they have a clean environment.
I can only imagine with everyone home during this pandemic, all of the extra trash and recycling that's produced from people eating at home, working at home, shopping at home.
Absolutely. Our team here at O2 has had to step up to the plate, especially Ben Watts, our maintenance supervisor.
Hey Terry, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Ben.
Welcome to O2. You were talking a lot about trash and recycling, and we have quite a bit backed up, so let's stop wasting time and get to work.
Sounds good.
Hey Terry, welcome to the trash room here at O2 Apartments. Let me get this door open for you and I'll show you what we got going today.
Okay.
So we got 132 units. Everyone throws their trash away. It comes down this chute and gets pushed into this dumpster.
Okay.
But because it's Monday morning, our little mechanism is backed up and we got a little trash backup. So what we're gonna do is get that trash out of there and into here.
Okay. So you want me up on top?
Yeah, if you can climb up there.
I can do that.
I'll hand you our high-tech trash pushing tool here. Crutch. What I'm gonna do, Terry, is I gotta reset the machine here.
Okay.
And then there's a big ram in the bottom that's gonna go, it's gonna take three passes, right? In, out, in, out, in, out. So make sure your crutch isn't down there when it's pushing in. All right, so give it a good push as it backs. Actually, flip that thing around, Terry.
Go the other way?
Yep, there you go.
You know, when you get up there, it smells, right? you're trying, sometimes to push and things aren't moving. People throw away some interesting things.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
That was quick.
what a fun job. Call me Dirty Terry.
We got Terry on top of the dumpster, and he didn't fall off. He didn't get run over. Didn't get his finger smashed, and didn't get too dirty. He took care of it like a champ. Yep, we got a shovel, we got a broom.
You try to shovel some stuff, but not everything really fits on a shovel. So then it's like, oh, I got to pick it up by hand. You got the gloves, it stinks, it's wet. Well, that's why they call it garbage, I guess, huh?
Push. Yeah. Right there. Perfect. We're in. That's it. Put that onto there.
A little bit, there you go.
There we go. All right. So now switch the little latch on that red part. That'll bring that little bar up and
Oh yeah, I see it.
tighten us up.
Hold tight.
That's good. That's good. So now we're all set. The light's on, so that means we're
good to
we're
go?
active. It's going to push the trash in here. We got an empty can. All right. I'll see you next week.
All right, I'll see you.
All right, Terry, we're up here on the 6th floor, and this is the trash room, also the recycle room. So basically our residents will come and leave their small boxes and small recyclables here. The trash goes down the chute, recycling stays here. We're gonna grab that bin and bring it down to the recycle bin.
Okay.
Since the pandemic started, I think we've had a lot of people who work from home, and they certainly have gotten a lot more deliveries, even more than they normally would have. Food delivery boxes too, so they're always getting delivered, and it's definitely added up into the trash and the recycling. It's a lot of boxes to break down.
So here's a box we just have to...
So yeah, just tear that thing open, flatten it out a little bit. That'll help us to fit some more stuff in there.
You got every floor you've got to go to.
Now just pick this whole thing up, and I just dump the whole thing right in there. All right, back up for the next one. There you go.
Awesome.
So now we're set, all clear on the 6th floor.
Only how many more floors to go?
We got 11 more to go.
I think a lot of maintenance supervisors around the country, they get the system down to where they believe it becomes routine to them, and then it just happens, right? So it's a part of what he does. He obviously knows the property very well. He seems to have a good sense of scheduling and how long things are going to take. So they're very organized.
It's called a trash caddy. Yeah, it's got about 4 huge batteries inside of it and a pretty powerful electric motor, and it certainly saves my back every day from hauling those heavy dumpsters up the hill. Nice and slow. Back up, and then you're just turning it with your muscles.
That's easy. Nothing wrong with power tools. Power tools are really come in handy when you need them.
Right there. And we got to kind of wheel it around to get in front of this thing. Good. There we go.
There's nothing to describe Ben or the way he is. He's just one of those stand-up amazing guys. I mean, he is a trooper. He's a rock star. Hats down to him. He's amazing.
He's such a great guy, such a hard worker. He's already such a go-getter, and he's always striving for excellence.
Well, Ben, we're big fans of the work that you do here. We appreciate everything that you're doing to make this community great. And what the residents see, what I've learned today at least, what the residents see, what the public sees, all that glitz and glamour doesn't come with some dirty work behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So thanks for sharing that with me. And we brought some folks to recognize you here today, and I want to start with Darcy with Grace Hill.
Hello, thank you so much for having us today. At Grace Hill, we truly believe that employee education is the most important investment that any company can do. And today, we'd like to present you with this scholarship Yes, a big check scholarship directly for you. Now don't go wasting it, okay? Go and get your education
good anyway,
immediately. Only with NAA and get your certification. So congratulations and thank you again for hosting us.
I think that CAMT scholarship is going to be great, and it's pretty in-depth, so I think that's going to help me learn and advance my career a little bit. It's an honor. It's an honor.
But Ben, there's more. Brad with HD Supply would also like to recognize you.
Brad?
Hey Ben, we at HD Supply are proud to support you and your team, and we're here to provide the products, support, and all the resources you need. Today we're here to celebrate your great accomplishment, and on behalf of myself, Gil, and all of HD Supply, we'd like to present you with this new toolkit.
Oh.
Congratulations, Ben.
Hey. That's very exciting. Yeah, I can always use more tools. My toolkit's pretty heavy now, so I might have to get rid of some old ones and replace them with the new ones. I'm pretty excited about that.
And so Ben, we also have someone here who would like to recognize you, and so we've got a short video here for you to watch.
Okay.
Hey Ben, Steve Davis here. Just wanted to send a shout out to say thanks for everything that you're doing to take care of all of our residents during these challenging times. We really appreciate you rising to the occasion and taking care of your peeps. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much.
Is so passionate with what he does and cares so much that this will just take him to kind of new heights. The scholarship, I think, is really going to set some new heights for him.
There's nothing to describe Ben or the way he is. He's just one of those stand-up amazing guys. So I'm excited because it's also something I want for him so he could grow and get on to the next stage of his career with Avenue 5.
Today, the team at O2 put me to work and showed me how something as simple as trash can be impacted by environmental changes. To all of the on-site team members who make it look easy to get the hard stuff done and waste no time doing it, thank you. I know I'll sleep easy tonight after all of that trash work today. Join me next time as we get back to work.
Hey Siri, welcome to Avenue 5 O2 Apartments.
Let's do that again.
Hey Siri, welcome to Avenue 5 O2 Apartments. I'm John Gill, and I'm the regional manager at Avenue 5.
Nice to meet you, Ben.
Well, you were talking about trash and recycling, and we have quite a bit wasting.
Originally we talked about Dirty Terry. This is as close as it gets, I guess, right? Trashy Terry, Recycling Terry.